Now let's show them the last one. This is really cute. The Washington Monument, an Egyptian obelisk. Mystery Babylon, mother of harlots. Okay. Actually, Washington, D.C. is all laid out in Masonic symbols. The whole construction of the city is in a Masonic sign. God had a huge statement to make about this. Now, when the pilgrims that left England came here, many people think that the United States is a Christian country. Well, it's true that there's been a tremendous Christian influence from day one. There's no doubt about that. But only 30% of the people on the Mayflower were brethren. Most of them were called strangers. Miles Standish, who was the gang leader of all the people that came over, was a stranger, and the strangers were Masons. Benjamin Franklin, one of the chief statesmen in the early parts of the formation of this country, was a Scottish Rite Freemason. George Washington was a Mason. Thomas Jefferson, who wrote the Constitution, was not a Christian. He was a deist, which connects in many ways into there's many ways to God, and God is in all, everything, and in everything. He was not a Christian. 25, listen to me, 25 of the 39 signers on the Constitution were Masons. America is not Christian, it's Masonic. It's a perversion of Christianity. Yeah, we could say, well, the amendments are based upon the division of power because we didn't want a monarchical system. But that was mostly economics, not based upon, it wasn't a religious reason. It was basically more about economics at the beginning. Most of the presidents of the United States were Masons, all but a few. In this country, if you wondered why our laws have been liberalized by the Supreme Court, it's because never in a minority are the Masons. Sometimes 8-1, sometimes 5-4, but always a majority in the Supreme Court dominated by Masons. When you look at the way Washington, D.C. is, I just showed you a picture of the Egyptian obelisk. That's not a small thing. We are under the cloud of Nimrod here to this day. It affects our politics. Mystery Babylon at work in our midst. And it affects every church. I don't care if it's a Catholic church, an Anglican church, a Pentecostal church, a Baptist church. We all are infected by how it infects our culture, and we adopt many times culture to be our Christian faith. Are you a citizen of Babylon or a citizen of the heavenly city? What was set in motion by the lies of the Roman soldiers and the deceitful Sanhedrin, advanced by the Priori de Sion and its 12th Grand Master, Leonardo da Vinci, and continued through the Masonic Lodge, now has come to the surface again in the Da Vinci Code. This irrepressible force, this mother of harlots of highest deceit, not only blasphemes the deity of Jesus Christ, but also annihilates the meaning of his mission to those without understanding. What a tragedy it is for the great writers, the producers, publishers, and very fine actors to have put their hand to contradicting and trivializing the mission and the person of Christ. Most likely they have done this grave misdeed and miscalculation out of ignorance. Why? Because they, like us, dwell in the shadow of Babylon.